Today, I want to talk about the geisha culture of Kyoto. So, the word is formed of two kanji characters, gei meaning art and sha meaning person. So, we can translate the word geisha as a meaning of person of the arts or performing artist. Japanese geisha are professional female entertainers who especially specialize in the country's traditional cultural arts. They usually attend guests at exclusive tea houses or dinners. And they are not only there to serve food or drinks, they also put on performance and engage in conversation and playing games. This is unfortunately a misconception that geisha are courtesans or escorts. Geisha are trained in wide variety of Japanese arts, including singing, dancing, and playing music on traditional instruments such as koto and shamisen. They also study etiquette, poetry, tea ceremony, calligraphy, flower arranging, and other classical talents, and become experts of those cultural pursuits. During the 17th and 18th century, geisha first emerged as entertainment in Kyoto's pleasure district like Gion. The profession actually began with male performance called takomochi, before transitioning to female artists. In the earliest year, geisha served as assistant to Orion, the high-ranking courtesans of the Edo period Japan, providing music and dances performance to entertain clients while they waited. In the 18th centuries, there's a crucial turning point. Geisha gained significant popularity by focusing purely on their artistic skills rather than other service. Their status was further elevated after 1779, when the prostitution was banned in tea houses. This legal change helped establish geisha as respect professional artists rather than mere entertainers. The 17th century marked the golden age of geisha culture. During this period, geisha became the more preferred entertainment for Japan's most powerful figures, both political leaders and business elites. In Kyoto, particularly, where they're known as gecko, those women who play a vital role in preserving the Japanese traditional performing arts that might otherwise disappear during the Japan's rapid modernization period. In Kyoto's Gion and Edo's Yoshiwara district, geisha become ultimate tastemaker. They are perfect ikki that effortlessly cool. Imagine being both an artist and style icon. For the wealthy merchants, and they're craving to see geisha's performance, and they also set the standards. If you can't appreciate their shamisen music or reedy player, then you're not a professional listener. When Japan rushed to modernize, geisha become accidental diplomats. While factories are bombed, they kept the tea ceremony and dances alive in the tea houses. And when the Westerners expected submissive courtesans, geisha flipped the script. Their artistry proved that they are closer to concert artisans than companions. After World War II, geisha number plummeted, but periodically their legend grew. Books like Memoirs of a Geisha made them global symbols. So the real geisha focus of rigorous artistry, not romance. Today, only 200 remain, as mostly in Kyoto, makes them more rare than pandas, but make them much more influential. So here are some pictures of the geisha group during World War II, and you can see on the right there's a U.S. Marine soldier working in front of them. So here are the five districts in Kyoto that geishas are mostly hosted and exist. Geisha are primarily concentrated in the central cities of Kyoto, particularly in the southern Higashiyama and Arashiyama, where the traditions have been served since the Edo period. These areas remain as the cultural art of geisha art, hosting regular performances, maintaining active tea houses. Also, there's a smaller but enduring community exists in the northwest of Kyoto where dances and events are held. And lastly, in the southeast of Kyoto, there are only some occasional activities. Here's a picture of geisha's ionic white makeup. It's called oshiro, which creates a porcelain-like mask. The pure white base represents purity, while the red and black accent frame the eyes and lips with precision. Notice the delicate unpainted W at the back of the dancer's neck. This is displaying the allure and the traditional aesthetics. The geisha's hairstyle reflects their maturity and status. The classic shamida updo is sleek and polished, and to understand the higher ornaments is made by materials like pearl. This refined style difference from significantly more look into the other side. Geisha also wears complex kimonos in mute, elegant colors, the blue, forest green, or plum tones. The pattern are stubble, often symbolic. Their orbi sashes are tied together in compact taiko masubi style, but particles for movement yet. Distinctly formal. And this complex low lacquered zori sandals makes up their traditional style and communicates their artistry mastery. Let's work through some of the musical elements in this performance. At the heart of Geisha's performance, the instrument shamisen, which is the three-string instrument, it creates a sharp, percussive sound that drives the music. When combined with Geisha's voice, we get like a special texture called heterophony, which they play the same melody but in very small, beautiful variation. And if you listen closely to their performance, you will hear the sashimi adding the decorative notes around the singer's melody as well. The fan is not just for the show. Its precise click and rhythmic textures works as natural as a metronome. This connects the music's form, which allow traditional call and response pattern. The geisha sings its praise, and the sashimi answers. This creates a musical conversation to build the energy. What makes the style of geisha's performance unique is the intentional silences called ma. This pauses creates tension and release. The shamisen uses special techniques like buzzing, savari sings, and delicate vibrato to add emotion. While we see shamisen and fan here in full performance, you might hear some taiko drums adding powerful rhythms, especially in the kabuki theater. For the shamishi's plunks to fans click to the space between the notes, and then every elements work together to tell the story through the music and sound. Here I will show you some video clips of the performance. And here's one for the festival. Okay. So, in conclusion, geisha are far more than just entertainers. They're highly trained artists and guardian of the Japanese tradition, as we have seen their culture, history and culture back in centuries, evolving from performance in the Edo pressure districts and to the respected cultural specialists. Their name, meaning person of the arts, reflects their mastery of music, dance, poetry, and other refined arts. And not to mention their ionic appearance from the symbolic white makeup to elegant kimonos. Musically, their performance showcase intrigues techniques like shamisen playing, heterotrophic textures, and deliberately use of silence. And their numbers have been declined. Geisha remain vital preservers of the Japanese intangible cultural heritage to ensuring that these traditions endure in the modern world. In the essence, they embody the esri discipline and the beautiful culture of Japanese classic arts. And they're there to keeping the history alive through their craftsmen. So I appreciate that. Yep. That would be everything.